We are privileged to be joined by the Director of Athletics here at UW, Jen Cohen. How's your week been?
It's been exciting.
Uneventful?
Right? Yeah, you know, kind of a wild roller coaster ride of emotions. It's been awesome.
Well, we're talking hoops tonight, but let's take a quick departure to talk about the state of your football program. And Chris Peterson, widely regarded as one of the great leaders across all of college sports. What was it like to have to go through that change on such short notice earlier this week?
Yeah, it was really emotional. You know, I've been so fortunate to be able to work with Coach Pete, be part of the hiring process of him since he came on board. And so just a wild ride to be able to experience something that briefly. But we are so lucky to have Coach Jimmy Lake here and ready to go. It's awesome when you have a guy that's ready to step up to the plate.
Well, tell the Husky basketball fans and the Pac-12 basketball fans about Jimmy Lake. We know he played at Eastern, but give us a little bit more background on him.
Yeah, you know, he is one of the best teachers of the game. He is really well regarded for that. Also, incredible high-energy guy, just a great recruiter, somebody that has a really unique ability to connect with his players, and he cares about them, you know, both on and off the field. He's going to bring a different level of energy and enthusiasm. I like young, hungry coaches that are ready to roll, and, you know, we saw that with Coach Hop,
no doubt,
giving him a chance, and I feel really confident that Jimmy's going to do the same thing for Husky football.
Two-time reigning Pac-12 Coach of the Year here on Montlake. But what about Coach Pete? Have the last 48 hours brought any further clarity in terms of what his role with the athletic department is going to be moving forward?
The thing is that, you know, we've been talking about so many things for so long. He's so interested in leadership and helping people develop into their best versions of themselves. He could help us coach our coaches. He certainly can help me develop my leadership skills as well. And so that the options are endless for him. We need to get through the bowl game. We want to send him out right. We want to help Jimmy transition. And then we'll think about all the different ways that he can support our athletic department, our university moving forward.
How about the basketball program? We'll talk some more football as we go, but it is a big week here on Montlake, especially with Gonzaga coming to town this weekend. Yeah,
it's just been so fun to watch Hop, you know, build this thing. And talk about high energy, right? You can't help but love what this guy's done with this program. Obviously, talented group of young men on the court.
Oh, that guy a talent? You think Isaiah Stewart?
He's decent. You know what I love about these kids and Isaiah Stewart? I mean, what a great kid he is off the court.
Yeah.
And you know, he is an elite athlete, but he is an elite person. And it's pretty special when you see a kid that has that talent come in as a freshman and carry that kind of leadership and confidence and humility. He's a special kid.
He's a great kid on the court. Now, Jen, I've been a Husky for 34 years. It was rare for us to get one top 10 guy. This year we got two. It just seems like you've got some kind of Midas touch in the crystal ball here, picking these coaches. You get Hop in here. He's two-time Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your secret?
Well, first of all, this place is awesome, right? I mean, I think the secret is right here. You know, this is your place. And so we have a lot going for us here. Okay. Great university, great city, so we can attract, you know, special people. But, you know, we stick to our values here. You know, we want people that are going to be, you know, always growing, very gritty and tough, very hungry, very humble. Hop looks like that, and so do all of our head coaches and coaches that we hire. And we think that's the formula for success that makes us different here at the University of Washington.
Maybe we can drill down a little bit into Jimmy and recruiting. We've already seen what he's done as a member of the staff. How do you think stepping into the top seat, that continuity, will enable UW to attract the best football talent in the country?
Yeah, I mean, he's already got all kinds of ideas of just different ways to even market the program, right? I think that his natural recruiting abilities are going to get to be utilized in a different way, right? He's already taken such huge steps for us and strides for us in the recruiting trail, but once you're the head guy and you know, you have that opportunity to really connect with all the athletes and all their families. He's just a remarkable guy, you know, and I think the young men that are going to be looking at the University of Washington are also going to see him as a role model, and I'm really proud of that as well.
Quade Green with the bucket there. Maybe just zooming out a bit, Pac-12 wide, I'd love to get your perspective on the weekend that will be with the championship game between Oregon and Utah. And should Utah win that victory, do they deserve to be in the playoff representing the Pac-12?
Absolutely do. I think Utah, well, those are two good football teams now, Utah and Oregon. I think it's going to be an incredible game. I'm really excited to watch it. But yeah, I mean, Utah's been dominating. Week in and week out, they play great on both sides of the ball. Their defense is nasty. They are so well coached. Just nothing but respect for Kyle and everything he's accomplished there at the University of Utah. And where they're positioned right now, the way I see it, is that they should be able to move up depending on what happens in the LSU-Georgia game.
How about with respect to UW's postseason? You referenced the bowl game earlier. This period of transition that you're in, how do you see it going over the next few weeks?
Yeah, I think it's business as usual.
Okay.
You know, anybody that knows Coach Pete knows that he's going to stay disciplined and stay focused, and he's going to expect that and demand that of the student athletes and the staff. We'll find out where we're going to play on Sunday. It gives us one more chance to play together, this team, and for that coach. And I think no matter where we end up, it's going to be a very special experience for everybody.
And how about for the student athletes, those that you've spoken with? What's their reaction been, kind of just emotionally, and some of the things they've said to you?
Yeah, I mean, I think the kids were really surprised. I think this caught a lot of people off guard. I think the cool reaction I've seen more than anything else is gratitude. Gratitude that these young men have had a chance to play for a coach that's that special. And our kids feel really good about our plan to be able to have a coach that they know moving forward too. So they're excited about Jimmy. They know Jimmy. They trust Jimmy. And so there's an anticipation of the future that's really still exciting for them too, which is so rare in these difficult transitions.
But Jen, we know Washington is a football school. We know that, but we got a pretty big game coming up on Sunday. How excited are you about Gonzaga coming in here?
Well, first of all, let me tell you, I don't think this is a football-only school. This is a sports school, babe. And,
Well, maybe I was talking about when I was here.
Yeah, well, things have changed. Let's go. I've told people all along, why can't we win a national championship in football and men's basketball? Why can't we win national championships in all of our sports here at Washington? So, it'll be rocking in here on Sunday, and it'll be a lot of fun. And, I'm just so proud of what Hop's doing, the way he's doing it, how he's building it, and he's such a community builder too. He's just so beloved by our staff and our dog pack students and our fans and our donors. It's just, everybody wants to be part of something special, right? And they want to feel like they're contributing to something bigger than themselves. And being around this program, that's what everybody feels like. You kind of feel like you're part of it, that tougher together thing. So we can be a basketball school too.
All right,
Eldridge, we can do it.
I always try to convince Eldridge it's a softball volleyball.
Well, we are that too. Don't forget, we have a men's soccer team
in the Elite Eight,
and a women's volleyball team that's going to be hosting here this week. So all of our sports are thriving, and it's just a credit to the great coaches that we have here at UW.
The great Leslie Gallimore wrapping up a Hall of Fame career here in the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah.